Hello YouTube, my name is banjo-kazooie and welcome to another reaction video, this time for Mr. Sakurai Presents. Sakurai is gonna present to us the final DLC fighter. It's gonna happen in a couple of minutes, like 4 minutes. So before we get started, let's talk about what the possibilities are. First things first, let's talk about the picture for Sakurai. I'm not gonna go into much into what I believe is gonna be in because I already have the tier list video, and one thing I'm gonna say, funny that video came out on the 8th, if I'm not mistaken, 8th of January, and right now it's the 16th, so a week went by, and we already have the confirmation on one of those characters, which is Astral Chain. Unless characters come in and don't bring the fighters from second season that don't come in with the Spirit board, I guess Astral Chain characters are now deconfirmed, because I don't believe Spirits deconfirm anything unless it's this late in game where we know DLC fighters have brought in Spirits and stuff like that. I believe, for example, if Byleth or Edelgard come from Fire Emblem, they're going to bring 3 houses characters in their fighter spirit, not Fire Emblem as a whole. Same thing for Pokemon, bringing in Gen 8 Pokemon, if it's Cinderace, an Italian, Rillaboom, or any other Pokemon, which I'm convinced we're going to get one of them. So I'll say it before, I think right now the most likely ones are Cosmos and Lloyd, just because they were not at the Game Awards. They could have announced this at the Game Awards and they didn't. They waited for this. I also think that the next Nintendo Direct could be fucking insane. I plan on doing a video after this. Should we not get a Direct announced today, how crazy the next Direct could be, especially if next week something else happens, if not the Direct itself. So it could be insane. And for predictions, obviously I have those two. I think we're going to see, this is 35 minutes, I think he's going to go over the character, I think in 20 minutes. That's what he did before, and unless he geeks out like he did with Terry, which I doubt, I think we're going to get something different. I think we're going to get DLC Season 2 more details about it. I think, Jesus, this is, I need to shave, hairs are starting to grow going into my mouth when I don't want it. I think we're going to see maybe DLC 2 or Season 2 discussion about like what it's going to be. For example, the 3 fingers, I could see like maybe it's 3 characters. It could be Character Fighter Pack 5, then DLC Bonus 1, and if it's a Fighters Pass Season 2 Fighters Pass 1, showcasing all 3, because remember by this time last year, Piranha Plant was like 2 weeks away. We did not know that, but it was 2 weeks away, and Joker already been confirmed. So we had the base game, we had one DLC, one bonus character already on the way, and we already know the first character of the Fighters Pass. It's January now, and we know nothing of Fighters Pass 2 or Season 2. We know nothing of Fighters Pass 5. So yeah. Another thing, for the 3, I don't think it's gonna be like Dante or Sora. I don't think so, just because of the 3. Or maybe it could be Travis Touchdown with the 3 fingers because of the same thing Suda51 did, but I also don't believe in it. I know people are very hyped into Dante because of the Twitter thing of them saying check these dates on the 16th. It was 16th, 30th, and then 13th of February. January will be 16th and 30th. I don't think Nintendo would allow such a tease from Capcom, so I don't see it. Also, it could be Monster Hunter logically, because I don't know, 19th or the 20th. I'm looking at my calendar, by the way. It could logically be the Monster Hunter Fiesta could happen, and that's when we might see Monster Hunter Switch at the very least teased, if it is happening. I think that if we don't get an announcement by E3, Monster Hunter Switch is not happening. Looking at the calendar, yeah, it's 19th or 20th. The next Direct could be crazy, and it's time. It's about to start. If I was a betting boy, I would say it's about to start now. Oh, it didn't, okay. Because normally it goes like 13 seconds over the hour, 12 seconds over the hour for me, and it's beginning now, like 18 seconds. Hi Sakurai, rated E for everyone to teen. I don't think we had it before. 4 controllers, so 4 costumes.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look.
Presented the next DLC fighter with no pre-announcements.
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today.
Ooh.
Even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Oh, that's why it doesn't leak. Jesus, why is it so bright over there? Like there's fog over here. I don't know. Maybe it might be just a lens that's fogging up. Or it's too bright because of the lights and I don't know.
It won't be available right away.
Oh.
Please understand that it will take a little time.
Okay, not launching today. It's good for me.
Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this.
Okay, so it's a big surprise. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely.
So,
Okay,
let's all share
hopefully it's
the
not
fun of
foggy,
getting our hands on
my
the latest
camera.
information.
Seems weird.
However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
Yeah.
We prepared a fighter reveal video.
He's already like
Starts
preempting.
with
Wow,
the
it's going really wide. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like if I put myself here, you probably don't see it because of the thingy. Okay, let's go. Fighter. He already preempted, like waiting for the people to be angry about it. And apparently Nintendo doesn't know too much. Okay. It's three houses. People are gonna be upset. People are going to be upset.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharat upon our enemies.
People are gonna be so angry that we got another Fire Emblem character. And, oh, if it's Office, that'll be neat to see.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's
I mean, I like Byleth.
As you and I are one,
It,
I too am
Jesus,
trapped
I
in
really...
this void.
I need to see. Is that the camera? I'm more confused by the camera. I'm so sorry.
Are you prepared to die?
I'm prepared to join Smash. Jesus, it's really bright. I think I might have to turn off the lights.
I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
And I can already see the angry comments.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
People are gonna be so upset. Joins Smash House.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
People are gonna be angry as fuck. I don't care. I love this. I'm surprised. I'm legit surprised they would do it. Oh, that's a cool... That was probably Zup B. And now we're gonna see female Byleth joining in. Most likely. Oh my Kami.
So you return.
Okay, I'm pausing for a second. Okay, I'm pausing for a second. Be right back. Okay, so apologies, but I don't know what's happening with my camera. It's so it's fogging up for no other reason.
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So that is how you plan to
I'm
win
so
the game?
sorry for the quality. I'm so fucking sorry.
I reward your cleverness this
It's like fogging up right there, and that man, it's even distracting me from the trip. Wait, what? Oh, 3 different
How
weapons.
is this?
That was the 3. Recruits Byleth. Wait, is female Byleth gonna be his own character?
Of anyone, you should be able
Oh, that's the specials. Is it?
with Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power.
Or can you change weapon on the fly?
Unleash the blinding speed of Phalanx.
It's actually interesting.
Along with the sword of the creator, each weapon matches a direction.
Oh. I'm super confused. Oh, thankfully, a Fire Emblem character that has a goddamn Fire Emblem stage.
To you, both sides of time are revealed. Through Smash, show the world.
Oh my god, it's even fogging up more. I don't know what to have. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's nothing I can do right now. I'm so sorry. I'm legit sorry. It's like the humidity that's falling on my room. Oh my Kami. I mean, there's one thing I could do. I could turn on the thingy. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining
But
the battle.
fuck yeah.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th.
28th.
You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash
That's
Fighters Pack.
that's
It will
Tuesday.
also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things.
I have to check my schedule for that day. Oh no, I think it's my day off. Nice.
First off, what is Fire Emblem?
Real Sakurai. Oh my god, it's becoming worse.
It's really
Oh my
hard
god,
to
I hate this so
pronounce.
much.
The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in
Sakurai, I don't think you need to explain Fire Emblem to Nintendo fans. It's especially Smash fans with how angry they get with things. Oh my god, the quality is so bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Think of it as moving pieces
I don't have a thingy to clean it.
in which you advance
Let's see if I have here.
in battle. When we talk about
Oh, there it is.
games
Be right back.
there were lots of ones in which you
Actually, let me pause this again. Sorry. I legit don't know what the hell is going on with the camera. I try to clean it, but it doesn't help. It doesn't help.
each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing.
It doesn't help. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo players.
Guess I'm gonna have to be on the bottom camera for this one, like about a quarter.
That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
Oh my Kami, that's actually not good, Sakurai.
But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode.
People are gonna be
But a lot of
upset.
games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be...
I even have my phone lighting there to improve it. To improve the situation here, but it's not
These
helping.
stories are told like chronicles of war, with
Maybe
increasingly distinct
I can see where it is. It looks like something like put a thumb in the camera. I mean, I know it sounds like bad because I'm focusing so much on my camera and my quality than instead of this, but like, he's talking about things I already know.
It's their down special.
Yeah, that's a lot actually when you put it.
For this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Jesus.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝、紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣、劣化の剣、聖魔の宝石、望遠の奇跡、暁の目。
What is he doing with his hands? Is he using it to count it?
覚醒イフヒーローズエコーズ風化説
There you go, 17.
Ah, that's the 3!
変な数え方してます。
So, you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right?
Yeah?
I was counting in binary.
Oh my god.
これが全
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it?
That's insane.
You can actually count up to 31 in one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
How?
畳の数を数えるのに、数を
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Sure, because why not at
It's
this
Fire
point?
Emblem Three Houses.
I'm so sorry for the quality.
In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Byleth, and the female version is called Beres, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and
Now I am 100% sure we're gonna get,
incident, 5 years pass. Meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the
a
other
Pokemon
houses.
Xenoblade they're gonna get in the
It's a
next
very
season.
sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile. and
Yeah, this game is awesome. If you haven't bought it and played it, go, do it. It's a fantastic
understand the
game.
concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
That's why I
I've
decided
done the
on
same
it.
thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example.
So 3 was 3 houses. Oh my
Because I
god,
couldn't
people.
wait until launch to experience it, or
This is why you wait, people. This is why I don't make speculation about things we don't know
I borrowed
about.
an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
Probably the same here, wasn't it?
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings.
It also explains why they didn't do a presentation at the Game Awards and stuff. Because like 3 houses, and for like if I put myself here, I actually can see my. I think it's disappearing now, which is lovely. I'm super hyped for this. I wanted Byleth. I thought Byleth made the most amount of sense.
Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose.
Well, I'm gonna say, although
You meet will
Lisa is talking about Fire Emblem, which I've already played. One thing I'm gonna say about this, and like, yeah, my thing is, yeah, disappearing is disappearing. Good. About this is
Before my demonstration, I should
this
point out that
game,
when I
not this
play
game,
very
the past as of right now. Although I'm,
recorded a month in advance.
yeah, how
So
long?
this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance.
2
of this
months.
video's release.
2 months in advance of
Right now,
how?
it's actually November.
This is insane.
Or some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version.
I like the fact that we do get
As
a
always,
monarchy,
I'm using special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes.
Garrick Mock a stage instead of like a generic Fire Emblem stage like we've gotten in the past. If I put myself here, like you can't, here you can barely see me. I'm a ghost. Maybe it was a ghost. I think I'm haunted.
So this
Oh,
is our new
there was a
fighter,
repeat there?
Byleth.
I like his model and her. Yeah, I like their model.
Lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick.
Oh.
The hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
But would
They
that
look
translate
like bows,
into
and there's a reason.
special moves?
First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
He's really
For
slow.
their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for
Then again, this was
lasts
2 months ago,
for a
so...
long time.
And it's completely clear now. I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry about that.
The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Oh, that's cool.
It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh, it spikes. And he can use it multiple times? 3 times he used it.
that said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto
Yeah.
enemies.
I mean, it seemed
So
obvious.
that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Quality dropped a
Next,
little.
the side
What's
smash
my...
attack. This also has a long range. It'll
I'm
go
on the
from
maximum,
here.
actually. Thank fuck for my brand new internet. Thank God I didn't... I mean, if I live streamed this,
Also, if
I
you
would have a
double
camera.
tilt, it will be stronger.
The quality drops like a lot sometimes.
And if
I don't
you
know
knock
why.
an opponent down,
Like, it says
the
it's...
side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
Oh, it's the tipper. I mean, it makes sense. It's a lance.
So it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far.
Oh, it's just the characters. I'm just noticing that sometimes the character, the thing drops. Because I was, yeah, oh no, it drops on the things too. Okay, I thought it was just the characters and the environment.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit. Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little.
Jesus,
like
that's actually good range.
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
That's awesome looking.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels
Jesus.
energy into
That seems like one of
It's a
the
bolt move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
so it's a warlock punch basically.
which allows you to withstand an attack.
But it was like one of the a smash attack from
If
somebody.
you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time,
Yeah, that's not a battle you win, bro.
it's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
Okay, man, it kind of balances out a bit.
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging,
Oh,
you can breeze past
okay.
platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents.
So I'm guessing me costumes for the
Plus, even if
The
you fail
students.
to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series.
Counter.
Because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this can just get you hit by counter after counter.
It seems like it is the game that's a little bit blurry at times.
The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
Oh, cool! The table broke.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it.
Oh, this stage looks beautiful, man.
And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems
Like
pretty
Link.
straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't
Oh,
release the
okay.
charge.
It can't be released until it's
Does
ready.
fire, the arrow travels at high speed.
So like
It's
Link, you
also
could just
very powerful.
tap B and it
That said, you
shoots.
still cancel out of the stance using the shield button.
In this one you can't.
You can also change direction while in the stance. It works.
Yeah,
up
and
until
Link, you
this
can.
point,
It's
but
ready and you don't need to launch it right away. He
hitting
does.
the button, you'll unleash
Oh, it can. Okay.
a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
Yeah, it is the game that's a little bit blurry. It's not my stream because if you look here where they are about at the bottom, where they showcase like the letters. Like the game was blurry a little bit, but the low letter wasn't. It's probably because like it's still in a ROM and still, or it might be just the editing, you know, because of the apparent
In other
thing.
words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Yeah, okay, 40, Jesus.
Once you've entered the stand, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully.
There's a big blast zone.
Byleth's
Downwards.
final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sophis and launch an attack together.
Like again, this stage looks beautiful.
というのは原作で確認してみていただければと思います。
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third
Oh, that's cool.
colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the
That actually looks really cool.
Those of you who played the original game will of course understand
That looks really neat. He looks like, the male one looks exactly like Dimitri.
is based on Sophis, who you just saw
That looks cool too. I like the female colors a lot.
And the seventh and
It's the
eighth
blasted one.
variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course.
I mean, you can say the name.
Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
Yeah, you did.
これは原作でもっと言うと
Garrett Mock Monastery.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this
Oh
one,
man,
if you
this
try to
makes me so happy because it's now a guarantee that DLC won't just be Nintendo of third parties. It also quiets the people that were saying that Sakurai said more worlds were coming to Smash, despite he never saying that.
the original game.
Because in Smash he said
Chose to have a
games.
cycle through the marketplace, reception,
One character increases the world of Smash, and people just were like, oh, he said worlds because the dumb American
it's the type
dub.
of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Because in the American dub he said multiple, he said worlds. Keep explaining the worlds of Smash. What he just said, he explained the world of Smash. So in real time he has 10 minutes to go basically, but because we pause like for like a minute or two, there won't be
The
much.
guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Yeah, you can tell like this is like from months ago because Ingrid doesn't look finished. She doesn't look completely there, and so does, I'm not going to pronounce the name of the guy because I'm probably going to misspell it, and Dimitri. They look very blocky. Same thing with the stage. This looks very unfinished. It looks great, but it's still very unfinished.
But here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
God damn it, Sakurai.
And in the background, you can
Yeah,
see
look at the gatekeeper also doesn't look too
You
good.
often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Hey, Blue Lions! And it's just the girls, because of course that's what Blue Lions, Black Eagles, because that's all we care about the Black Eagles,
guests in the
and
reception
it's three of the more popular
Edelgard,
ones.
Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
Yeah, that's why most people thought that if it wasn't Byleth, it was gonna be her. People thought it was her. I thought it was, if it wasn't
You'll
Byleth, it
notice
would be
there are
her.
prominent chandeliers above the stage.
Oh, you can stand on the chandelier.
Possible to knock them down.
だけど残念ながらこれ
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though.
Then how, okay.
だから
So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone.
Okay, yeah.
I made it.
Man.
And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table.
Yeah, we've seen it before, and the other one too.
Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range. Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area.
Makes sense. So the final area might just be characters from why do I keep saying Monarchy? From Garrick Mach itself.
The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
Hilda, who people just adore.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough.
I mean, Zelda
It
repeats.
looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training.
I mean, Zelda repeats a bunch of names, so.
It's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
I mean, you could have shown what happens if the fail knots collide with each other. Yeah, that's what I thought. Of course, it would be these
Only
three.
with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flayn, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flayn. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flayn might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, better not
This
spoil
is a
it.
simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged.
I'm gonna say,
You'll cycle through
I'm
each
like
location in about 2.5
3 minutes behind. So there shouldn't be too much outside of the character showcase. Because in the real thing, there's 5 things
Today
to
we'll
go.
have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker!
Why did you do that?
And Hero!
Is it just to be Byleth versus the Fire Emblem characters?
You really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad. Shenanigans. I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack.
And there goes Robin.
That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch.
Well, you did choose to do this.
Perfect shield at that, huh? Good one.
I know some people that are very much think that Sakurai very much does it on purpose to not include female characters, just because he doesn't want to, and like purposely chooses not to make female characters also like the main version of them in the default avatar in with Corrin, for example,
Good spot, Mom.
are going to be a little bit quiet because of, you know, he just chose
Gardevoir.
female
Well, I guess we can
Byleth
use
to be the
those
one.
tiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this smash. See? They got it.
And now you're going to lose Sakurai. What are you going to do about it?
Mustn't give up.
Oh, you broke his shield.
I can't waste the chance.
I mean, you're also about to get your own.
Smash ball. Yes.
It's the same, but sure.
Now. What are you charging up for? there's still more. Wow.
There's the hammer, better get it.
Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
And you won. Because of course you would, it's Sakurai.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
Also, I think they changed Byleth's pants for the female character.
It can be
Or
fun
tights.
to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Okay, in the real version he has like 2 minutes to go, so he's gonna show songs and I'm like 3 minutes behind.
Now,
So I have like 8
about
minutes to
the
go.
additional music.
Or 5
Since
minutes, I
it's
should
from the
say.
Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages.
Yeah.
There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration.
Main theme with new remix and then everything else is not. Okay.
This includes an arrangement of the main themes in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding
The spirits, yeah, like I kind of called it.
It includes the house leaders among some of the other.
Oh, Hope is the name, their names in Japanese, okay.
Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy,
Yeah.
which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand,
Yeah,
but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
okay. Somebody else replaces them at the
Now
end.
for the Mii Fighter costumes.
Yeah.
Please take a look.
So would the 3 houses rep or the fires? Okay, so technically speaking, on the show itself, you're already over. So I don't think we're gonna get any information on new fighters. Oh, so Gruus. Oh, an assassin! Holy shit! Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's an alt. Why did they put Altir? It's an assassin. So Assassin's Creed should have been what they put. I guess they're putting the name of the characters now. Rabbit. Oh boy. Are we gonna get the deconfirmation for Rayman now? Are we gonna get the deconfirmation for a rabbit? For Rayman? No, Mega Man X. So Rayman is very much in play now. Mega Man. Rayman is very much at play right now. He's very much at play right now. Battle Network, okay. Cuphead! Oh, that kind of stings a little bit. But why didn't they come with the Microsoft one? With the Microsoft one with the banjo-kazooie? I didn't read what was there. I'm sorry. Music track, okay. And that's another one people are gonna buy like crazy. Because of course they would, and they should. Oh, that Garrett, I think like now Rayman, Master Chief have a very likelihood of being in it. Like the fact that Rabbids and Assassins got in, but not Rayman, and even the Chief himself. I think I got like 2 minutes to go still, right? I think it's still going. I think it's still going actually, the live feed.
はい今回新
This
しく
time we're releasing a
Cuphead,
costume.
yeah. It's
For
something.
those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when
I don't think they would just go with Byleth, announcing Byleth today, without, you know, giving us a little bit something else.
After purchasing
Because people would, I don't think they would go with it because of like how people would react to it. You know, I think they know the reaction we would get, but at the same time, this is Nintendo we're talking about, so they can do whatever the fuck they want.
And now, onto the amiibo.
These are the ones launching on the 24th or 23rd.
It's pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, 17th, well tomorrow.
Planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Also, yeah, first time we're gonna get the amiibos and then not the character DLC right afterwards or right before it.
今回
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete.
Yeah, it is.
The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth. From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience.
I guess this is it. Yeah, this is about to end. No, it's not going. I've seen.
Right from the start, we intended
I think
to
this is the final.
new gameplay mechanics and so on.
So not new trailer, I guess,
There
which is
really
fine.
were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Oh my god, he showcased
As I stated,
Byleth being
we'll
killed.
continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
We're getting a trailer. We actually are getting a trailer. I don't know how long it is to go, so I cannot say anything. It's another Fighter's Pass. Oh! 6 additional. Okay.
Looks like there will be 1 more fighter than last time.
You cheeky bastard.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros.
Up until December 2021.
It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown.
Okay, so it's still far
Now
away.
that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided.
Okay, right off the bat.
Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
He's already telling us, shut the fuck up.
But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass.
Okay, what it is? What is it this time?
It was a Rex costume.
Who are you killing?
This time, here's what we have.
Who are you killing? Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Okay, lastly, still going. Video unavailable. Oh, because I stopped so much. There's 2 minutes to go. Okay, BRB. Okay, we're back on the lastly. There's 2 minutes to go, so maybe it's a fighter.
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game.
Yeah, pop it, bro, pop it.
Personally, I don't
Go
think
with
it
it.
counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world. Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total.
Is it really that it? Oh man, I'm kind of depressed
I'm
now.
not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to
Okay,
7.
okay, so now I'm kind of disappointed in this final bit. Like, lastly, it's like, it's an important deal and it's
So I
not.
don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1.
I get it, he's gonna do a thank you, but I'm still kind of like,
Although,
eh.
I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
We have like 40 seconds to go.
I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely. Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC. Which means, no breaks for me.
Feels like a
We plan to
additional.
keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.
Bye, Mr. Sakurai. That final bit felt a little bit unnecessary, I guess, because it was like, finally, lastly, and it's like you think it's going to be something, and although it's cool that he talked about the fact that Smash Bros. Is now the best-selling video game of all time, it feels a little bit wasteful, you know, you catch my drift? I don't want to be obviously disrespectful or anything, but it feels a little bit wasteful to be here, I guess, like feels waste of time, I guess, to be like such a thing of like lastly, like the final thing after talking about the DLC, and I'm like, He would have gotten, and he got a little bit my hopes up. But anyway, we got Byleth as the final character for the Fighter's Pass. This kind of debunks a lot of things that people were saying. First, that we only get Nintendo characters or only third-party characters. That's debunked. We now get 6 more until December 2021. I think it's because they don't want to commit to anything. And I guess that the team probably went on a break. That's why we haven't heard anything from DLC fighters for the next fighter. I'm calling right now that we're not going to be getting a DLC announcement until E3. I think that's when they're going to talk about it again. Given the fact that they said 2021, I'm guessing like they're going to do it. It's 6 characters. So I guess if they do it once every 2 months, like character 6, let's put it that way. Fighters Pack 2, 1, or character 6, Challenger Pack 6 is, say, it's July, then it's July, September, November, then January, wait. July, September, November, January, March, and then May. It feels like they're putting the strength of bigger just so that they have more time to work on and not be too on top of it. But I guess that'll be it. I very, very, very much apologize for the beginning of this video having such poor quality because of the fog that appeared on the camera for no other reason than fuck me. So yeah, this has been a fun ride. A character that I didn't think was gonna be it. Was it? And a lot of people are probably mad right now, but you know what? Screw you. We're having fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been the Legend of DS. See you guys next time.